Agent Sánchez desde el lado signing in, ya ustedes saben que lo que. Hoy lo que vamos a hacer realmente, bueno, por ahora lo que vamos a hacer es, vamos a ver Street Fighter 6, que he visto unos cuantos trailers ahí y realmente se ve pila de interesante. Lo mismo con The Final, no sé si ustedes saben qué es eso, pero es un videojuego que viene por ahí, no sé si es gratis o si hay que pagar, pero hay que darle un chequeado a eso. Y vamos a ver unos cuantos más, a ver cuáles juegos vienen por ahí para el 2023. So we should see what's gonna happen, man. Let's get into it. So ahora mismo lo que yo estoy viendo es un tráiler de Street Fighter. La 6, por cierto. Que eso está picante. Ya ustedes saben. Let's do it. Y nada, vamos a ver qué es lo que hay aquí ahora. Ah, ¿sabes algo? Dame pagar la música, que tengo una musiquita de fondo ahí. ¿Verdad? Funcionaría si hiciéramos eso. ¿Está o no está aquí la música? Creo que está en la otra escena eso. Bueno, ya veremos. Por cierto, ya ustedes saben, mi tienda la acabo de lanzar hoy. Está activo para vender todos los productos que tengo ahí. Venimos con un logo nuevo, diseño nuevo y eventualmente seguiremos cambiando. Wow. Piqueta los ojos y toda la vaina. Ese Sangue fue una bestia. Wow, monstral.
I call upon you, great wind. Toino Ikonoi, spirit of the wind. Let yourself become one with it.
De Brasil, Lily. Viene blanca ahí. Parece un mono. Está bien jodiendo. Yo escuché que eso era como que ella era de Brasil o algo así. Inglaterra. Cami. Diablo, esa es la mía. Qué linda la pusieron. Ahora me gusta más ahora ella. Coño. ¡Vámonos, Cami! Está toda la vaina realmente. Pero ven acá, se acabó ahí, pues. Vamos a ver. O fui yo que lo quité. No. Vamos a ver. Fui yo que lo quité. Oh yeah. Yo, camita bestial. Me encanta el nuevo look. Qué sexy. Toda ella. Street Fighter 6. Eso se va a comprar, pues se va a comprar. Vamos a ver, pre-order now and receive bonus contact. El borracho, estos tigres. Custom color outfit en color 10, Chun-Li, Jamie, man. Está bien la vuelta. Bueno, yo voy a mirar un par de cositas de Street Fighter porque he visto que lo... Ah, mira, Tekken 8. He visto que estos tigres están jugando. Bueno, mientras tanto, viendo anuncios. Pero esto es que... Ah, no, pero esto... Otra cosa. Quiero ver gameplay, mira lo de los developers. All character review. Vamos a ver todos los characters.
Let yourself become one with it. Okay, smile. Good stuff. Wing, here we go. The one we're looking.
Eso lo vimos. Ya lo vimos esto también. Debí buscar este primero, ¿no? La Gail ahí. Ese es mío también. El río. Oh. Damn.
Hello, motherfucker.
Ah, pero que mi función le están dando para atrás la vuelta. Ah, esta es la de Brasil. Lili otra gente. Oh. Uf. Oh. Le hizo un graffiti en la cara.
Time to play.
Yuri.
You gonna keep me waiting, babe?
Wow. Wow, qué bestia esta tipa. Es loco, el diablo. El diablo.
Such a lovely face.
Esta tipa un mono, ¿eh?
Stop, kid. You're killing me here.
Showtime, baby!
Prepare. Fight with all your heart.
Deja Mike.
To be sure.
Ay, no me hacen los países, Dios mío, ¿qué pasa? Brasil.
Meaningless effort. Shall we begin? Showtime! Step into the ring! Don't expect me to be a pushover.
El Blanca. Y esta loquera que tiró esa tigre, es una garrapata. Oh, that shit is fire, man.
Showtime!
お相手します。逃がさねえよ。
手加減は期待しないでくれ。
La versión asiática. Él la bailó merengue con eso. Shit is fire! Oh, you can't wait. Can't wait. Freaking love it. Damn. And this is another game that I can't wait to see already coming up, man. The finals, baby. Yo no sé si esto es gratis, what's up with this, but this shit is fire.
The most unique aspect of it is that everything, and I mean everything, can be destroyed. It's a lot to take in, but after playing a bunch of it, all of the elements manage to work really well together when the game isn't stuttery and buggy.
I mean, it's gonna be buggy, it's a new game, but if that shit is free, kudos to them.
In a virtual combat entertainment game show, you compete for fame, money, and the opportunity to get generous sponsors on your side. Developer Embark Studios has said that the finals was inspired by the Hunger Games, Gladiators, and other arena-type competitions. You can custom make your own competitor, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that shit is nice.
Fairly limited. Finals have lobbies of 4 teams of 3 vying for the most amount of money cashed in. So the only way to earn points for your team is to bank money or through specific events. Throughout the map, there will be vault spawns that teams can capture. Once you unlock the cash in the vault, you have to carry the box of cash in your hand, so whoever is carrying the cash cannot use their weapons, but do have free range of movement like climbing, ziplining, jump padding, and running. With the box of cash in hand, you have to run it to a cash out location where you can bank the money for your team and move up in the leaderboard. Securing the actual deposit for your team takes a long time, so you can choose to stay and defend it from enemy teams that might try to steal the upload, or you can run and grab more cash or steal someone else's upload. While the actual deposit time seemed a little too long, I did enjoy the aspect of potentially being able to steal someone's 30,000 deposit from them last second because we were able to hijack the upload right before it finished. to the arcadey Hunger Games style competition, there are announcers who commentate on the game, noting which teams have been team wiped, random events that may start like double damage, and when a team has successfully cashed out.
Woo! I like that. Sea rápido todo, fluido.
It's a fun mechanic that I actually really enjoyed since it prevented any team from just camping out somewhere and hiding, since the announcers would tell everyone in the lobby what was happening.
Cash out completed by the big splash.
The finals isn't a battle royale. It allows for multiple respawns whether or not your team revives you through a timer that counts down and requires you to enter coin to respawn once that timer is gone. You have a limited amount of respawns, 2 per person in the standard quick play matches, but again your teammates can revive you at any point. To encourage your teammates to revive you, they can even drag your trophy around to get to a safer position to get you back in the fight.
Fantastic steal by the big splash.
Speaking of picking up trophies, you can pick up virtually, pun intended, anything in the environment. As with the usual game logic, you can pick up flammable canisters and throw them at walls to destroy them, or throw them at players to injure them. There are also toxic gas canisters and the final signature goo containers you can throw to utilize as well. The goo containers, grenades, and guns utilize the finals concept of this weird expanding foam-looking wall. It looks like a little plush cloud barrier that deploys and hardens as it lands and provides you a bit of cover. The most unique aspect of the finals is the fact that everything can be destroyed.
I'm fine, man. How about so with you, man?
Destruction happens server side.
Athena Forbes.
Shout
Shout out to Athena.
One aspect of the finals where you can run around and literally
How you been?
away from an enemy team and snatch their money from them. This makes the final stand up from any other shooter where you have to be strategic with where you position yourself.
Have you seen this game already?
Here, you can breach wherever you want and no corner is safe. You simply can't play the finals like your typical shooter, and I love that about it. It's chaotic and unpredictable, which is really
Thank you, appreciate it.
No more camping out in corners when you can just RPG the floor and walls to expose the enemy team trying to cash out.
And you're most welcome.
Environments, there is a good and bad side.
But tell me, have you seen this game already?
The good side is that you can constantly confuse.
I can't wait to play this game. I hope it's free because this is gonna be epic.
The bad side is that while you're confusing your enemies, you're probably also going to confuse yourself and create an environment where you can't see a single damn thing.
You can literally destroy everything on this thing, man.
So much destruction, I couldn't see my teammates or enemies. Or
that is so dope.
I was just constantly falling through the ground. I don't feel this is a terrible thing, but it's a lot of visual clutter and will most likely be extremely overwhelming to new players trying to learn the game and get a bearing for how gunplay and movement work. Maybe with more time in the game, it'll get easier to understand, like with Overwatch or Apex, but it definitely was a lot when trying to get my feet under me.
It's like playing Die Hard, man, all day.
In the original first preview version I played that was only
so,
press and influencers, it ran
favorite game.
Never stuttered, even with the wild amounts of destruction that took place around it. However, in the current closed beta, that
favorite game all times, or are you talking about like in a category? Because like shooting games, fighting games.
The game looked like a PowerPoint
because it's hard to start like RPG.
Performance mode. The finals just couldn't keep up.
Classics. I mean, there's a good bunch of games that I like, honestly.
After trying to battle frame rates and game issues.
All times. Damn. Let's see.
Between the two early access instances, the finals implemented updates to help with ability and weapon balancing issues. But with each update,
if I would have to say old time, it will be Smash Brothers, Super Smash Bros. And Nintendo 64. That will be my all-time favorite game. True story, man. When I was a kid, I used to play that all day. For probably 2 years straight. I was obsessed with it. But just the 64 one. I mean, I do play the other ones, but it's not the same. Thank you. What about you? What's your all-time favorite game?
I would like to see it succeed since its mechanics, movement, and gunplay are generally solid. But the current bugs and performance issues make me want to stay away until I know I can spare my eyes from 15 FPS. It was a huge disappointment to see the preview build and public beta build be completely different and full of many more issues. Embark being quick to adjust according to feedback is ultimately a green flag that does make me hopeful, but live service games are extremely difficult to keep up with on the developer and player sides.
Of course. Look at the graphic. I mean, she's talking about it's bugging all that, but it's look at the graphics and it's a brand new beta.
more on the
I mean,
finals, don't miss
totally
an 8-minute
expected.
full match gameplay
I mean, if you
video
see Call of
and
Duty,
everything else in the world of video games,
they have a bunch of
it's TT
freaking millions of dollars and it's still buggy as fuck. Well, that's definitely dope. The other thing that I wanted to see as well, like upcoming games. Let me see. Favorite is Dead by Deadline. Oh, I haven't played that one. You know, one that I was playing and actually I had to stop playing it. This is for PlayStation 1. Let me see if it was not Silent Hill. No, not Silent Hill. Oh man, I'm trying to remember the name of the game. It's like something with Dead Quiet or something like that, but it's a super scary game, man. Like out of the blue, monsters start jumping out of the goddamn shadows, and you only have like so many bullets. The entire game, it was you running more than you shooting, because it was like very hard to actually get some bullets or ammo anywhere. But that one I have to look for it and see what's up. Thank you, Elisa. Thank you, appreciate it. Dead by the Daylight. That sounded interesting. I like those kind of games. Oh man, thank you so much. I just changed that. Literally, I just pulled that up today with the store and everything. I literally just set up that new logo and the name, redesigned the font, the background, and all that stuff. I'm originally from Dominican Republic, but I'm here in Florida. And to be slightly precise, Gainesville. Go Gators. What about you, ladies? Where you guys from? No way. Oh, shoot. You're like right there, man. You're like 2 hours away. Yo, that's what's up. I'm actually planning to go over there sometime this summer so I can do some skydiving. Me and a friend of mine. I sure will. Thank you, appreciate it. Let me see. Top 25 new games for Xbox Series games. The biggest game release. Let's take a look at this by IGN. So I do work for a credit union, and I also do some side hustle here and there. But other than that,
hey everybody, I have some great news.
I do this for hobby as well.
Yep, that's right. In case you thought
what
they
about
would
you?
arbitrarily stop releasing games out of nowhere for no reason, rest assured that is not the case. Here are some of, if not most of, if not all of March 2023's biggest game releases.
Biggest game.
The multiplayer shooter Leap hops, skips, and jumps its way onto the PlayStations, the Xboxes, and PCs. And for those of you who don't feel like hoofing it through this game on foot, you can hoof it on literal hoof by mounting a robot moose. Sure, why not? On March 3rd, you can get your behind kicked by all sorts of scary fantasy beasts in Wolong Fallen Dynasty, the latest action RPG from the folks behind Neo. But rather than 1600s Japan, this time they're exploring a dark fantasy version of the Han Dynasty during China's Three Kingdoms period. Probably not the most accurate source of information for a history paper, but you might learn a thing or two along the way. That's on the Xboxes, the PlayStations, and the PC. Dead Cells is one of the best Castlevania games of recent memory.
Damn, now that is dope. Yo.
Yep, that's right. In case you thought they would arbitrarily stop releasing games,
that is so crazy cool.
Reason, rest assured that is not the case. Here are some of, if not most of, if not all of March 2023's biggest game releases. On the first, the multiplayer shooter Leap
Damn, man.
jumps its way onto the
Shout out to Athena, man. Damn.
Are coming out this month. Yep,
that's what's up.
In case you thought they would arbitrarily stop releasing games out of nowhere for no reason,
ah, man, you
rest
said
assured that is not the case. Here are some of, if not most of, if not all of March 2023's biggest game releases. On the first, the multiplayer shooter Leap hops, skips, and jumps its way onto the PlayStations, the Xboxes, and PCs. And for those of you who don't feel like hoofing it through this game on foot, you can hoof it on literal hoof by mounting a robot moose.
Okay.
Sure, why not? On March 3rd, you can get your behind kicked by all sorts of scary fantasy beasts and
You welcome!
The latest action RPG from the folks behind Neo. But rather than 1600s Japan, this time they're exploring a dark fantasy version of the Han Dynasty during China's Three Kingdoms period. Probably not the most accurate source of information for a history paper, but you might learn a thing or two along the way. That's on the Xboxes, the PlayStations, and the PC. Dead Cells is one of the best Castlevania games of recent memory in everything.
Ooh, Castlevania, nice.
Changes on March 6th when Dead Cells Return to Castlevania sees the Beheaded showing Dracula that he has what it takes to be a man, or at the very least, a miserable pile of secrets. That's on last gen PC and Switch, and since new gen is backwards compatible with last gen, that means it's on everything. And the worst part of these videos is
well, this is definitely a different approach.
Artifacts of Chaos hit PC last year on the 9th. It's on all the consoles except for the Switch, and I really dig the weird-ass world design coupled with cell shading, which gives it kind of a Mobius vibe, but less full frontal genitalia, sadly. Rated T for teen. Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse was one of the most popular games of 2008 that happened to be about...
Oh, have you played Dante's Inferno?
And also, on the 9th, it's coming to a bunch of other consoles besides the Nintendo Wii, for which it was formerly an exclusive. Expect less waggling, but just as many frights. It's a good day for Switch owners because
I remember panels.
Little console that is getting the 2012 horror game.
Yeah, I'm working on those. I've been lazy for that, for real. I've been bugging out with those.
Skate sim, and there's also no by heart,
but I do have some prototype batches and whatnot. And the panels, it will just take me a few minutes. It just, I don't know. I guess I haven't think about putting it just yet.
Get Supercross and make a scene. I'm assuming that Monster Energy Supercross 6 is a game about an energy drink deprived 6-year-old having a meltdown, possibly in some very public place like Kohl's.
Oh, that's no cool.
That must be it. Anyway, that's on everything except Switch.
Let me see.
On Switch, along with all the platforms that begin with P, is Oni, Road to Become the Mightiest Oni. Oni is the Japanese word for demon, and with that knowledge, plus the title of this game, you can probably guess what it's about. The critically acclaimed award-winning Before Your Eyes comes to
I got you right here.
On the 10th. This was previously on PC, where it used the front-facing webcam on your computer to track when players blinked, and implemented that in-game, which is a little bit invasive, but whatever. The PSVR 2 version will be taking that a step further and making use of the headset's eye-tracking technology to make it even more immersive.
I love your work, man. This is pretty cool.
If that's too out there and you'd rather play a colorful superhero game where you fight bad guys and save the day, great news. You can also snag DC's Justice League Cosmic Chaos on everything, which has adorable chibi versions of Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman doing all kinds of superhero stuff. Hopefully, this gets the Snyder Cut treatment and they release an M-rated version with more blood and cussing and the option to play it entirely in black and white.
Well, this should be fun for you, huh?
On the 13th, Mile High Taxi is out on PC, and that is the exact intersection of Crazy Taxi and The Fifth Element, but presumably with less of that one Offspring song and probably no Mila Jovovich. But then again, stranger PC mods have been made. On the 14th, The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure will be on PS4, Switch, and PC, and that'll be the first official localization of the 2011 JRPG. Meanwhile, the hit PC survival game Valheim has been localized for console players, and that'll be coming to the Xboxes that same day. And yes, I know that localizing a game for a different platform is called a port. I was trying to be cute. Give me a break. Also, I love the idea of these survival games that blow up on PC, but they never click for me, no pun intended, so I'm glad to hear this will be on Game Pass so I can try it out for myself to see if it's the exception to the rule. Also on the 14th is The Wreck, a 3D visual novel that tackles mature themes. Like mature as in somber and dramatic, not, gratuitous and explicit. But hey, who knows? Maybe it's both. That's on everything. On the 16th, the Dark Pictures anthology ventures into VR with Switchback, which essentially makes it a spiritual successor to Supermassive's Until Dawn.
It's another thing that I have to get.
PSVR 1, once again, taking more of a haunted house amusement
I'm looking at it.
To this horror stuff with their usual cinematic narrative approach. One of the worst things about horror in VR is that you can't look away when things get too scary. You just have to close your eyes. And this game is going to punish you for doing even that. Once again, thanks to the PSVR 2's eye-tracking technology. Mannequins that only move when you're not looking? No thank you.
Yeah, man, I will let you know.
The stories you told true.
Something that sounds much less panic attack inducing than that is the next-gen version of Anno 1800, the latest installment in the city building series, which came to PC back in 2019. You hear that? Next-gen power, finally capturing the thrill of city planning during the Industrial Revolution. On the 17th, Bayonetta's origins are explored in Syriza and the Lost Demon, and this has a more stylized aesthetic than the mainline Bayonetta games, which has rustled the jimmies of some fans. But you know what? It's something to hold you over until Bayonetta 4, which hopefully doesn't take as long to make as Bayonetta 3.
I don't like those kind of games like that.
If you want to make a realistic Bayonetta and have her pile driving and clotheslining all sorts of big muscle men and muscle women, you can do exactly that in WWE 2K23. WWE 2K22 was apparently a big improvement on the previous entry, so let's hope that this year's installment continues that trend. Remnant from the Ashes was a blend of third-person shooting with a Soulsborne-y risk-reward gameplay loop, and people seemed to enjoy it when it came out in 2019, and now more people can enjoy it when it hits the Nintendo Switch on the 21st. Have a Nice Death is a cartoony 2D action roguelite that has you playing as a not particularly grim-looking Reaper, and it's been in early access on PC for a while, but on the 22nd it'll be officially out and available for Switch.
Nah, that game is cool.
Atelier Ryza 3 Alchemist of the End and the Secret Key drops, which is the follow-up to Atelier Ryza Ever Darkness and the Secret Hideout, and Atelier Ryza 2 Lost Legends and the Secret Fairy, and will hopefully be followed up by Atelier Ryza 4 shorter title and the Secret Thesaurus. That's on the PlayStations and the Switch. Also on the 23rd, Storyteller, an indie game that's been in the works since 2009. A 2012 prototype got some attention, but the project wound up in development hell, which can happen pretty easily when only one person is making the game. Anyway, Annapurna Interactive is publishing, which is usually a good endorsement. That's on Switch and PC. On March 24th, EA Sports PGA Tour comes to new gen and PC, and it's about golf. And I would rather have my head chainsawed off than think about golf. And thankfully, I have the option to do exactly that very same day when Resident Evil Remake arrives on the PlayStations, the PC, and the Xbox Series.
There you go.
Did not need a remake, but it rules. So I'm glad it's getting a remake. The good news is that Capcom said that no content has been cut aside from Leon's head from his body, and the better news is that new content has been added. I'm looking forward to this game so much, with the exception of that Verdugo boss fight, which I am dreading. And I know it's easy, you just shoot the barrels and you freeze him and then shoot him in the head with a gun a bunch, but it's still scary. I don't want to do it. On the 28th, you can go do bad stuff in Crime Boss Rocky City. That is the Vice City-looking game announced back at the Game Awards, which features a star-studded cast including Michael Madsen, Michael Rooker, Danny Trejo, Danny Glover, Kim Basinger, Vanilla Ice, and sure, why not?
Vanilla Ice, no kidding.
The money spent on all those big names have been better utilized developing the actual game itself. I'm dying to find out. Anyway, that's on PC and it's coming to new gen later on.
If I have to say, it will be green.
On all the consoles. That is a video game wherein professional
even though my everything else
professional capacity
in my logos, everything else is like different colors, but it is green.
And luckily, I can do exactly that when The Last of Us Part 1 hits PC that same day.
Last of Us, no shit.
The HBO show's season finale is just a few weeks earlier. I guess maybe the original release date of March 3rd would have been perfect timing, but you know what? Better late than never. And if you haven't been keeping track, this is the PC port of the PS5 remake of the PS4 game, which was itself a remaster of the
What's your favorite color?
PS3 game. But the point is, it's a good game, and now more people can play it, and more importantly, PC people can make mods that replace all the character models with the ones from Simpsons Hit and Run like they did for God of War, which is going to be pretty funny. I hope they make all the clickers look like Groundskeeper Willie.
Huh.
Take your acquaintance.
On the 30th, Dredge will have you trawling the murky depths and likely reeling in some Lovecraftian horrors like Cthulhu's and Dagons and Shoggoths and Azathoths and maybe some regular-ass big gross fish from the deep, deep sea. And really, those regular fish are pretty scary. Don't go in the ocean. It's horrible down there. No one should be in there. If you'd like some cosmic horrors of a more adolescent variety, Cosmonious High is a VR game from the folks behind Job Simulator that has you attending an alien high school, and it actually looks a lot more endearing and pleasant than Earth.
You meant right, I
don't know, maybe I just had a crappy high school experience. Okay. Anyway, those are the games coming out this month. How was your high school experience? Actually, better question, in the immortal words of the RE4 merchant, what do you...
So that was something. Let me see, take. Oh, taken. Let me check it out. That's what I thought too. I guess you mean red. Woo! That shit is fire. Let's check it out. Oh, that I can do.
Strongest in the universe! I'm in top condition. Get ready.
Taken 8.
Section 8. New challenger. Jin Kazama.
You see? Usually for... It depends. If I'm playing Call of Duty, I could do an hour, 2 hours, even to 3 hours. But now lately, I've been keeping it down to an hour and a half or so. Do you do live stream as well? Woo. Man, it's making this fighting game more engaging. Let's see. What kind of games you played?
Get ready for the next battle. Section 8. New challenger. Kazuya Neshima. 茶番は終わりだ。俺は全てを支配する。
Woo. Oh, God.
Your luck has run out.
Get ready for the next battle. Section 8. New challenger.
Going somewhere?
Nina Williams.
What kind of game do you play?
Isn't it past your bedtime? You're not getting away. Die in silence. Goodbye.
Die in silence. This
That
girl,
was
man.
disappointing.
An idea. What kind of idea do you have in mind? Oh. Let me see. Oh, that okay. Yeah, a friend of mine was actually telling me that, but that's why I decided to go with an animated logo instead. Yeah. One thing that I did forget to mention was that I do make YouTube videos, even though I'm not as popular, but I do it in Spanish though. So I do know anything that's regarding editing videos and kind of doing some motions on a video in style. I'm good. That I can do. Yep. Let me see. There was something else I was trying to watch here. Oh, let me check out Mortal Kombat.
Jess wanted to start a business.
Jess, you need to sell those.
And then this happened.
Melina. Sub-Zero. Chronicles. have no claim on the Lin Kuei.
Your clan swore itself to my father years ago.
That was before I became Grand Master.
Round 1, fight.
Woo! Oh my god, that is so freaking Mortal Kombat.
I'm ready for another bite.
Woo!
Round 2, fight.
Man, this dude doesn't play with that shit. Ooh. Brutality. Damn.
Melina wins.
How did you escape Scorpion?
The fool ninja was all smoke and no fire.
You do not dare besmirch him.
Round 1, fight.
Is it the same? Oh no. The same combo. Come on, Sub-Zero, you can do this, man. Oh, apparently not. Oh, hell no.
Round 2, fight. Finish him.
Oh, that's a new one.
Hey, Gainesville. Earn up to
Was it
$780 a month by helping people today. Become a sperm donor and support people that want a family.
Gainesville. Let me see.
Baron Black. Cabal.
It's hard to watch the game and try to type at the same time.
Why so grim, Black?
I thought I was running with the big dogs.
I'll give you a run for your money.
Round 1. Fight.
Woo. Oh my goodness.
You ain't no hill for a city.
Round 2. Fight. Finish him. Mercy.
What?
Brutality.
Mercy.
Aaron Black wins.
Damn, I didn't know that was a thing.
This ain't personal.
Sure seems personal.
Oh, all right. Maybe just a little.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Sorry about that. It's just I'm also chatting with somebody else. Anunnaki. Está adentro ya. Déjame terminar este videito aquí ya. ¿Tú estás viendo esta vaina, Big? This is what's up.
Final round. Fight.
Oye, voy a apagar y voy a prender un rato. Dame un vaino. Woo. How these dudes playing with a keyboard, like Like it's nothing.
Aaron Black wins.
Aaron Black. Oh, Jesus. Well, that is it to me for now. Right now, that is all what I wanted to share with you guys, for you to see this kind of game that's coming up. And now it's time to shoot some people down and see how many times I get mad at this goddamn Call of Duty shit. Anyway, Agent Sanchez signing out. Le puse un botón.